What's up? All right, we're live. Everything is a
Yeah.
go.
Oh, what up, dude? How's it going?
How's it going? All right, so crazy video
Rocking,
situation today. I have
of
only
course.
my phone battery life worth of video to capture, so it's probably going to be a shorter episode today.
That's okay. I'm cool just hanging out, having some fun, chatting some games. Oh,
We're doing some horror stuff today, so it's going to be good
yeah.
stuff. Sorry, I was getting some information over here. I guess some stuff will be going on soon as well. So yeah, we're limited on time
This
today, but we're gonna make it happen because it's spoopy
this just
season.
in.
Ah,
What's that?
it's
Oh, I just got some big news.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What's this
Press
big
start
news
to
now?
play is live, ready to rock and roll. Talk about some spooky games. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you got a
I was
quarter
gonna
for me,
say,
bro? I'm a
I
bum.
got you, man.
I need quarter help
Um,
today.
we got you. We got you. Let's see. I think last time I just threw this at my webcam, and I think that was a bad idea. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna like
Just chuck it. Just full send it. Hell
there you
yeah.
go. I threw the quarters into the machine and we're ready to rock and roll.
That's what's up. Hell yeah.
Oh, dude, yes.
It's been a
Ready to
while,
rock.
so I'm
It
excited that
has.
we're back. Today it's a little bit of a test, getting some new stuff going on, testing out some new gear, a little bit of a new setup, but
Yeah, after
we're
the nightmare
here.
that was last time.
Yeah, so maybe a little bit more nightmare this time, but it's spoopy season, so
Yes,
it
the
should
right
work
kind of
perfectly.
nightmare.
Hopefully it's contributing to that. So
Woo.
yeah,
Yeah.
so man, let's get
Oh,
it.
I should have gotten yeah, I should have gotten some of my Halloween decorations in here and kind of decorated for the occasion, but I did not. I
Yeah,
didn't even think about it until now,
yeah. I
so
mean, I've
a little late.
got my
Got your
background,
Sharpie.
so oh wait, my freaking
Yeah.
camera blocks it, or my microphone blocks it, so it's
Perfect.
what
It's as good as it needs to be.
exactly, I got the tapestry
Yeah,
for,
it's all
it
good.
to be blocked by the microphone. So
It's fine. It's all
it's good.
good.
It's good. It's whatever. It's whatever.
It's fine.
It's like
I'm over it.
$48 out the window, so whatever.
Oh, it's whatever.
Oh
Oh
my
man.
god. But dude, it's good to
Yeah,
be live
well.
again. It's been crazy
Yes.
week, crazy stuff
Oh my
going
gosh.
on. There's been so much with work and technology, but here we are. Spoopy
Yeah,
talks today. So many spoopy
dude.
games. Been playing some new spoopy
Yes.
games. It's gonna be great.
I'm so stoked. So you said you've been playing some new ones. What do you got? What have you been playing?
Yeah, so
I'm
man,
let's hear it.
one of
Let's
the
get the
big new
details.
ones I'm playing, Phasmophobia, dude.
Yeah.
Actually got put onto that at first by my buddy Dave. So he's big old lunchbox on Twitch and Discord.
Dude,
He
sweet.
told me about this awesome gaming community, the one I actually added you to recently, the Gaming
Oh
for
yes.
Platinums community. And I've been watching their founder stream that a bunch, Gaming for Platinum himself. He's an awesome streamer, great dude. Check it out, Gaming #4 Platinums. It's great, great channel. Always sharing some Phasmophobia, but he's been awesome.
Sweet.
He had me jump into his games, and he's been showing me the ways, and I just got addicted to it, man. Literally
Oh,
just
right on.
ghost hunting to the max, and it actually uses your microphone. So it's so
Whoa.
cool. It affects it in every single way. Like if
Oh,
you
that's so rad.
talk, the ghost can find you and hunt you, and if you say like swear words at it, it knows, and it makes it angry and it hunts you down, and that's usually what I'm
Dude.
doing.
That's
So
insane.
yeah, it's been such a fun game to play and stream. It's been a blast, dude. Just meeting a lot of cool people. Not so much with the
Yeah.
randos. The randos, they use
Mm.
some wording I'm not such a big fan of. But yeah,
Words like loser or guy
well,
with the beard
yeah,
or
we'll go with that. We'll go with that because
sure.
that's a lot
Okay.
better than some of the things I've been hearing. So,
Ah,
other than a
dude, what
little
about
bit of a toxic
squares?
community, it's been
Ah,
pretty fun, like connecting with the other
that's
streamers to
good.
play. So, yeah.
Yeah. All right on. That's so rad. I love
Yeah.
that.
How about you? I know you had some
That's
Doom
fun.
going on the other day. What other
Dude,
spoopiness you been getting
yes.
into?
So over on I'm gonna plug this on my YouTube channel, A Game for Your Thoughts. I've been doing spooky game reviews all month long. I knocked out Resident Evil 3 remake at the beginning of the month, got some Dead Rising. We just had a oh, Taicho's gonna pop off for a second.
I just had to get my
Taicho's
charger. Sorry, my laptop
Taicho's
low.
back.
Here I am.
Yay, welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah, oh,
Been a
okay. So
while.
glad to have you. Let's see, what was I saying? Yeah, Resident Evil 3 Remake, Dead Rising, Luigi's Mansion. What's that? Yesterday I had Scooby Doo Mystery Mayhem review come out.
Yeah, I gotta check
Um,
that out today.
Dude, it's so fun. I love that one. It's so dumb. But yeah. And then I got one more spooky video coming up on Saturday night. So I'm excited, but I don't want to say what it is yet because it's probably my favorite video I've ever made. I was so excited.
Ooh.
And I like showed Amber, I was like, you got to check out this video I made today. And she's like, oh, whatever. And I was like, no, I'm serious. Like, this is my favorite thing I've ever made ever. And I'm really excited for it. So Halloween night, I got something really cool cooking up in the oven. So
That's
look forward to
awesome.
that.
I know that feel, man. I get
Yeah.
that way about my music sometimes, you know? It's just like something
Dude,
sounding spot on, and I'm like, you gotta see this. It's the
I know,
greatest.
right? I'm trying to keep this one on the down low because it's like pretty cool and I'm so excited for it. I know you're gonna be super into it, so
Hell
I'm
yeah.
I'm excited to see how you think of it.
Let's
But
get it.
yeah, dude, I'm so stoked. But yeah, so I've been rocking a lot of scary games and Doom Eternal, yes. Somebody was like, "What games are you gonna play for Halloween?" And I was like, I'm not sure. I was actually gonna see what you guys wanted to do." And so my viewers were spitting a bunch of things out, and somebody's like, "Well, Doom is technically a horror game," and I'm like, "Hey, I don't need an excuse to play Doom Eternal. Let's rock
Right?
it." So I've been rocking Doom Eternal for the last little bit, and I'm just fine with that.
I know you've been telling me to get at it for a while too, and I noticed it was on the what is it, the Xbox Game Pass, I think.
Oh yeah.
And I just freed up some space because I don't have a controller I can use with my PC yet, and I
Okay.
had Forza taking up like 109 gigs or
Oh my
something,
gosh.
and yeah, and like
Crazy.
it's too hard to play with the mouse and keyboard. Like I tried, and it
Oh,
was just too
especially on
frustrating.
Forza.
Yeah, so I ended up uninstalling that. So I was thinking about
Oh
actually
man,
downloading Doom Eternal because I'll have
you
that
should.
space. So
And say you have PlayStation, right?
yeah, and I've got the
You can,
PlayStation now.
yeah, you can hook your PlayStation controller up to your PC.
Yeah, oh yeah, I did that, but DS4 gives me trouble sometimes actually.
Yeah.
That's why I haven't done
Oh,
it. Because I
oh,
I
bummer.
did the what do you call it? The boot camp for MacBook, so you can install
Okay,
Windows on
yeah.
half of it. And
Mm-hmm.
I use the DS4 on there, and even for like trying to play like other games that are meant for it, it was very finicky whether it would stay connected or not. Like
Oh, lame.
yeah, the USB was just iffy. Like you would have it plugged in, but if it changed even slightly, it would lose connection. It was really weird, so I kind of gave up
Oh,
on it.
lame.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I
Oh,
maybe
bummer.
maybe I'll give Doom Eternal a download.
Please do. It's probably my game of the year so far.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert for the end of the year. But yeah, oh man, I've since it came out in March, I think I ended up the other day. Since Doom Eternal came out in March, I played it 5 times. Like start to finish 100% completion, and this will be my 6th time that
Yeah.
I've been working through it. Yeah. Dude, it's so good. I love it. It's the best.
My favorite horror game, hands down, has got to be Lego Star Wars for sure.
Dude, oh, that's a nightmare. No,
Oh my
Lego
God.
Movie, the video game, is a nightmare. That's the worst game I've ever played. I get
Is
people
it?
like, "What's the worst game ever?" Lego Movie, the video game, the worst thing ever.
Lego the Lego Island or something was pretty
Okay,
chill. It had like a creative mode. I was digging that kind of. It was a little finicky as well, but
gotcha. Is it a
yeah.
newer one or an older one?
I think it's like 3 years old or something. Maybe. I don't
Okay,
know. I had it. It was on PS Now for a little bit, and then they took it off, so I gave up
uh,
on it. I was like, I'm not buying this shit.
gotcha. Like, it's fine, I'm over it.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh
Yeah,
man,
they have like Lego Islands, I think, came out in like 1997 or something like
dude,
that, and
that
then they
was
have
the
Lego
greatest.
Worlds.
Dude, Lego
I know,
Island.
right?
We played that. We had that like on our computers in where the school that I went to first through third grade. They had it on the computers, and if we like did well or something throughout the week, we were able to play games or whatever. And that was always the
Yeah,
one I wanted to play. And there was another one that was like
nice.
Captain Crunch Survival Island or something. And that
Captain
game,
Crunch Survival
yeah,
Island?
there was like it had something to do with the Crunch Berries. It was like
Okay.
Crunchberry Adventures or something, and it was, dude, it was the shit. It was
That's
good.
awesome. Okay. I was for some reason thinking our Discord didn't send out a notification that we were live, and I was like, dude. But
Oh, I don't
we're
know. I
good.
have my phone like conserving everything, so mine's off. Hopefully
Totally.
it doesn't
Yeah.
explode on me. When the camera disappears, that's pretty much when the stream is up. So
Perfect. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
just keep an eye on it, and we'll get you.
It's our
But
timer.
yep. Let's see, another good spooky game, The Evil Within. I was playing that for a minute the other day. I've been working on a video, and I needed some footage from that one, and so I was
Okay.
playing The Evil Within. Great game. I love The Evil Within. It was actually pretty cool. So
I
I
gotta
don't know if
find
you
it.
did you ever play The Evil Within?
Yeah, here. This is the only time a video game has ever made me rage quit was on my limited edition Star
Oh
Wars controller. And
no.
you know, I didn't even go too ham. I was in the basement, that basement battle with the giant boss, and
Okay.
I came back to the game after like 2 or 3 years to finally try to beat it because it was irritating me. And the dude just kept murking me, and I had no clue what to do. And I
Oh
was just like,
no.
son of a bitch. And I tapped it on my hand like this. And I'm hitting my own hand, so obviously I'm not going to be smashing it. But I think I
Yeah.
got like one of the corners of it just well. So now, like, it's just loose here. Like, this part
Oh
is loose.
no.
So the touchpad doesn't work as well. Like, it's not like I shattered it, but like, yeah, the
Yeah.
buttons are a little like finicky just because I guess I loosened it.
Oh,
So.
you tapped it very
Yeah, I
aggressively against
learned
your hand.
I learned to never rage quit on a video game ever again after destroying my
Oh,
freaking limited edition Star Wars
yeah.
controller. So that was a bummer.
Especially over the Evil Within.
Yeah, I was just so frustrated, man, that I could not figure that game out. I could not freaking figure it
Oh,
out. It was
so
so
good.
difficult. And then I finally got it like 3 runs after I destroyed my controller, and I was like,
Oh,
yeah,
okay. So it's all right.
guess you just have to zen it up. So
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, you got to keep it zen, man. Especially in those horror games, you got to just buckle in and get it done.
yeah, my one and only
Oh man.
rage quit. I learned the
Oh
hard way.
no.
My poor controller. I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh.
I still feel bad.
R.I.P.
I feel like Bethesda
Oh.
owes me compensation. I want that to
Yeah,
be like
seriously.
one of those like lawyer commercials on TV. Has Bethesda harmed you?
Yeah.
Do
Oh
you
yeah,
have
yeah.
emotional distress from playing Bethesda games?
Oh,
Oh my
dude, I have
god.
tons of emotional distress from playing Bethesda games, and probably for all the right reasons.
Dude, you know what irritated me? I got one of the special codes for The Evil Within 2, but
Yeah.
because I went to redeem it on my American account, but I got it while I was in
Oh.
Australia, I couldn't get the free downloaded content that I had from the game
Oh
purchase because
no.
it's an Australian code and everything is country
Yeah.
locked. So
Uh-huh.
bogus.
Lame. Speaking of horror games, Bethesda, and country locked game codes, I have the perfect story for you.
Oh yeah.
Yep. So Prey, did you ever play that one?
I played a little bit of it. It's not one that I ever beat, but I
So
played I
cool.
think like an hour and a half of it. Sorry, eyelashes
Oh,
bothering me.
you're good. Of course. That mascara is really getting to you.
I know,
Um,
man. You gotta have those beautiful eyes. Beauty is pain,
of
right?
course. Yep. Um,
Oh
so
God.
Prey, I got it off Amazon, and for some reason they sent me like a PAL version of it. Is that right?
Oh
Is-
man, yeah, the
I
Pacific
think so.
Pacific
Maybe I
like
might be totally wrong.
it's like it's the Asian like code, right? For Asia code, like the
Yeah,
Asia
it
coding.
might be. I
Cuz
mean,
we're
oh, I don't have it in here.
what are we? We're like N a something
Yeah,
or I don't
I
know.
can't remember.
And then PAL is
But
for
either
like
way,
Eastern Asian countries and
yeah, something like that. I might hurry and go grab the box so I can show you because it's not an American game. It's like not an American thing because it's got like the Peggy rating on it, so it's like 18 plus for horror, fear, and violence, and like super silly. But anyways,
mm,
the point is, it came with a little card on it, and it's like get the cosmic shotgun by putting in this code, and I put it in, but it was only for Canadian countries or Canadian
what?
territories. And so it was like, dude, I'm missing out on like this super cool shotgun skin and like all these other cool things, but I couldn't
Damn.
get it because they sent me the wrong one. And I was like, lame.
That's
It
freaking
was
brutal.
unfortunate. I know, it was way cool though.
Damn.
Good game. Bethesda, Prey, good stuff.
Dude,
I like that
honestly,
one.
I was irritated too because I emailed them about it and I was like, hey, like
Yeah.
I got a picture of the code, like here's the
Hmm.
box, like I just got it. Here's the receipt, was a Christmas gift,
Yeah.
I was like, can you guys just give me like a new code or something that I can use for North America? And not even a response, nothing.
Oh,
Oh,
lame.
cool.
You're like, fine.
Support.
Didn't want to play your game anyways.
Sick. Dude, you know what was cool that was horror? Speaking of of contacting support because I've had to contact Ubisoft support more than I think I've contacted my whole family as a collective. Um, it was the freaking zombie mode in Siege, dude. Absolutely loved
Yeah.
that, dude. It
Oh.
was difficult, but it was rewarding for sure. Like playing with like a solid group of three, like if you had a good team together, oh man, that was some of the most tactical warfare you had to get on. Like,
Yeah.
and you
Oh
had to be
man.
careful with those zombies, dude. Those things were beasts.
Yeah, that's awesome. I never played that one, and I feel like I remember you telling me that story, but
Yeah. It
dude.
was a really good game mode. It was super temporary. They had it up, I think, for like maybe 3 months or something. Of course, it
Uh-huh.
happened at the time where I was like working the most when I was in Australia, so I only got to play a little bit of
Oh,
it.
lame.
But yeah, the amount I did get to play was, dude, it was a blast. Absolutely, like bomb game mode for sure. Um,
Sweet.
the character choices were interesting. It added to the challenge, but it was kind of nonsensical. Like I don't know. Like Tachanka
Hmm.
made sense, but also made no sense to have as a
Yeah.
support. Like I don't know, it was weird. It was
Huh.
just I don't know, but it was fun. It was super
Interesting.
fun. I missed that game mode for sure. I hope they bring
Totally.
it back. I hope they bring it back.
Yeah.
Actually, never mind. Never mind. I
Okay.
don't want it to mess with the stuff. We just got this set up, so I'm not gonna go
Yeah, I
diving
know.
into Discord right now because
Accidentally click on something and it blows up.
yeah, because like, I'm pretty sure I posted something on our Discord about
Oh yeah.
possibly they might be bringing it back. Can't remember. I'm not sure. They might be, might not be. Something,
Mm-hmm.
something possible.
Maybe, certainly, not sure.
Yeah, kind of, definitely, maybe.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Yeah.
I guess. Sorta.
Oh man,
All
I
right,
hope they
here's a
bring
good
it back
question for
though.
you.
What is it?
Oh
Ask me
yeah,
one
that'd be good
question.
for you.
Only one though.
All right, big question. Best horror game of all time.
Oh, best horror game of all time.
Yep. And you gotta have good reasoning for it too.
Shoit, shoit. Um, man,
I already know mine.
gotta do this to me. It's so many
I know,
horror
right?
games.
I always gotta drop the big questions on you. Keep you on your toes.
I I want to say ET just
Mm-hmm.
because of how legendary it became in the community with literally only being a teaser. I mean, its
Mm-hmm.
name is literally playable teaser, and it's one of the most
Yeah.
legendary things ever created. There's still people like diving into it, and it's been out for like
It's been a
5 or 6
while.
years now or something. Like it's been a
Yeah,
long freaking time.
that's right.
Like not even kidding. I actually, out of the generosity of one of my best friends out in Australia, Kami, check him out. He is
Wow.
Chameleonaire on Chameleonaire 23, I think. No, sorry, Killionaire 23 on Twitch. He is actually absolutely legendary Rocket League player. He ranked
Oh
in
yes.
top in the world, I think back in 2016, he said. And he's always playing top tournaments. So give him a look, but have to plug him there because
Of
literally
course.
I only got to play PT when I was in Australia for the first time, and I own it now because he kept it, and he doesn't use his PlayStation. So what he let me do was back up his PlayStation, and then
Mm.
I reinitialized my PlayStation with a backup drive, and now I have it because he lets me use his account. So,
Aw,
yeah,
cute.
dude, it's so nice of him to do, like,
That's
absolutely
rad.
unbelievably considerate, and yeah, I played the hell out of it. Like, I wanted to play it so long and I didn't get the chance to. I thought I would
Mhm.
never possibly get the chance to. That I literally went out and over here. I don't know where I put it at. It's somewhere over here, but I have a drive literally dedicated just to. Man, I don't know where it's at. Oh, it's back there. Never mind. I'm not reaching for it. I have a whole backup drive literally dedicated. It's a 2 terabyte, 2 terabyte
Wow.
for one game backup.
Oh, that's
That I
awesome.
will never get rid of, just so I can make sure I always have possession of that game because it's so legendary. Like I don't care how much
Yeah.
time goes by. It's just it's just great. Like everybody still wants it. We
Mm-hmm.
literally got slapped in the face with its release and takeaway, and like it's still wanted. Everybody freaking wants
Yeah.
it. So,
Yeah, it's really interesting how much of an impact it has culturally and on the video game world. It's
right?
just is like it's so well known for not existing,
Mm-hmm.
which is so cool. It's great to think of that game because Hideo Kojima is amazing. He's a master at what he does, and to see the potential that that game had. I've
Mm-hmm.
never actually played it. I watched you play it a little bit, and I think that's probably the longest I've seen of anything of it. I don't really know anything
Really?
about it other than what I watched you play.
Yeah,
Um,
we got to share play it
I know, right?
still. I can share play it
Seriously
too
though.
anytime, but I think you need PlayStation Plus. So,
Mm, lame.
yeah,
um,
a little
but
bit.
yeah, no, it's just amazing. Oh, seriously though, it's just like a game that doesn't exist is so big and popular and wanted, and
Right?
it's such an interesting thing to look at, and it's so cool that it's still being played, still looking into, and people are still figuring out things about it.
And
They're like,
people were
oh yeah,
selling consoles with it for thousands of dollars. It
dude,
got
yeah.
banned. You legally can't sell like your console with it on it anymore. It became such an
Yeah.
issue. It's crazy,
Seriously though, it's so interesting. So yeah, PT, good choice. I like that one.
right?
Definitely was not what I was thinking because I think you'll heavily agree with my pick for the greatest horror game of all time, Resident Evil 1. So,
Mmm.
and say you might pick 2, but I think Resident Evil 1 is a little bit better than 2
You know what might
because
shock you?
yes.
If I have to pick a Resident Evil as the best
Mhm.
horror game,
Okay.
it's gonna really shock you.
Okay.
It comes down to horror because of the fact
Uh-huh.
of how I played it my first playthrough. Resident
Okay.
Evil 7 is one of the best horror games like ever made.
Ooh,
I
that one did
don't
really
like it
get you with
as
the
a
VR.
Resident Evil. I don't. I hate it. Hate it as a Resident Evil. Ah.
Oh, the
But
anger. Whoa, calm down.
yeah, right? I know. No, I'm gonna I'm gonna flip everything. My whole desk. It's going through
Just
the wall.
ugh.
Exactly. I hate that it's a freaking Resident Evil title. It pisses me
Okay.
off to no freaking end. But that VR experience,
Bam.
unreal. Like literally getting my arm chainsawed off. I'm like, dude, I'm losing an arm right now. Like my stomach
Yeah.
dropped, my heart rate increased. Coolio, what's up, my man? Thank you for
Yeah.
stopping by. How you doing in this
Coolio.
spoopy season? What's your favorite
Oh
spoopy
man.
game? You gotta tell us, and we'll
Yeah.
talk about
Greatest
it.
horror game of all time. Let's hear it.
Yeah, you gotta let us know
Oh,
what
that's
you're
awesome.
thinking. Um,
Coolio.
but yeah, dude, like it's just such an unreal experience, and I feel like it's unfair because I haven't gotten to try a lot of other like VR games yet, you know. So that's
Uh-huh.
why I'm like, on saying if it's 7. That's why I didn't want to throw it out
Gotcha.
there as my favorite. But
Okay.
yeah, for now, if I had to pick a full actual game, I'd probably
Mm-hmm.
pick 7 just because the experience.
Interesting.
Sorry, continue yours. Resident Evil 1.
Oh, you're good. Let's hit over man Coolio because he's so cool.
He
But I'm
is.
doing great, Coolio. Thank you. And Sophie's Curse. I've never heard of that. Very
Dude,
cool.
if I know what that is, I think it's a beta that came out and was never fully released, I think.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong,
Ah.
Coolio, but yeah.
Call him out. Call him out. Be like, Taicho, you're wrong.
Maybe I'm thinking of something else. It might have been called like Annabelle something. I don't there was a beta that
Okay.
looked really sick that was supposed to come out in VR and it never came out.
Hmm, interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people are
Sophie's
mad.
Curse. Never heard of it. I'll have to look into that because that sounds scary. But yeah, Resident Evil 1. Okay, so this one's a little bit more of a intensive kind of thing.
Go for
Instead
it.
of it just being straight up scary, I think what makes Resident Evil 1 so good is because it did so many elements that one had never really been used in horror before, and two that don't necessarily sound scary, but they end up being scary because of how they're used and presented.
Mhm.
I mean, like look at the fixed camera angles and like from a gameplay perspective, it doesn't seem like the most ideal way to play it,
True.
but not knowing what's around that corner or even what's in the other side of this room is really scary because then you
Yeah.
go around that corner and bam, zombie right there. And you're like, I couldn't see that because of the fixed camera angle. So you literally don't know what's around the next corner.
Yeah.
And so like so fantastic. Such like a brilliant, excuse me, I'm just getting so choked up. No.
No, it's okay.
It's okay. No, so like bam, fixed camera angles does a fantastic job. And then the door loading screen, also kind of ties in with that. It
Mm-hmm.
was a way to kind of mask the loading, and also they stole it from the game Alone in the Dark, or not Alone in the Dark, Sweet Home, and it was such like a weird thing because it does such a great job of building tension because you don't know what's beyond that next door, and that door opening screen gives you a second to think about that as you're watching that door opening. You're like, what am I gonna meet in this next room? And then you get put in a hallway, and then you can't see what's around you with that fixed camera angle. It's just so well done.
Yeah.
It just builds so much amazing tension. And then like the inventory management, you just like always got to make sure you're keeping an eye on excuse me, you're keeping an eye on your inventory and making sure you have enough ammo, but then also you have enough space to pick up the next piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
It does so many things that just really build this amazing tension that you're just always on your toes no matter what. And I remember it was a few months back, probably the beginning of the summer, I picked the game up on the Switch, the remake, and I
Okay.
never played through Chris's story. I played through Jill's story like 1,000 times. Like I knew it
Same.
front to back, and yeah, because she's the best.
You gotta get the
And
gun too, and yeah, Jill's just the
yeah,
badass.
exactly. Jill is the coolest. Um, but I was playing Chris's story, and there was one moment when you go into the kitchen and you pick up an item, and after you pick up this item, there's a cutscene of a zombie, like from like the zombie's perspective, like going down the stairs into the kitchen, and it was like the most terrifying thing
Yeah.
ever because it like hit me because like kind of up to that point things have been like pretty similar, like oh okay cool, like I'm following kind of like generally the same kind of pathway. It's just like the story events are a little different. You know, it's like, oh, you gotta like go meet the first zombie, but then you come back and everyone's gone. You pick up Jill's gun, you go from there, and what yada yada yada.
Yeah.
But then I hit that moment where, and then I like it kind of hit me where it's like, this isn't going to be the exact same thing. Like I'm pretty much starting from fresh. Like it was
Yeah.
so uncomfortable and it felt so good. It was just like this game didn't do like it didn't have like a crazy jump scare. It didn't have some like really disgusting boss. It didn't have all these like other like horror elements. It just had this feeling that it got me of just like an unease of not knowing what to expect, what to look for. Even though it was a game that I played through thousands of times as Jill, and like I knew
Yeah.
every single room of that mansion front and back. But that moment when that zombie was going down that stair, and I just was like, this isn't the same thing. It was so uncomfortable and I loved it. I was like, it's so amazing. And it was
Hell yeah.
so, so good. It was such a memorable moment that I just will not forget of just how uneasy I was. It was great.
And you had the original, right? It was director's cut, not the
Uh-huh.
remake one. Yeah.
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 I mean, I played both,
Hmm.
and yeah, I mean, they really hit me when I played the remake just because I was so familiar with the remake. But yeah, it's just oh my gosh.
Those two slots
So
honestly
good.
really make such a difference too. Like it's crazy because it's
Yeah.
already a challenge to get through like with the right amount of space with Jill. Um,
Mhm.
and it's funny too because only in the Japanese version is it actually labeled that Jill is easy mode and Chris is hard mode.
Mhm.
Sorry, my dogs are gonna be barking over here. But what do you call it? Yeah, it sorry, we got dogs going crazy.
And say I can chat for a sec if you want to mute it
I'm,
up for a bit.
honestly, I'm curious to see how well this gate is working though. That's why I keep looking over because I
Okay.
know there's noise over
Gotcha.
here, but I've been trying to see if it's like coming through or if my gate is set pretty well. So,
A little bit.
well, you're gonna
But
hear me different though because you're in Twitch
oh, true.
or not Twitch,
True, true.
Discord. So,
Discord. Yep.
yeah, so I don't know how it's
True.
coming through on here, so it'll be interesting to see later. But,
Yeah.
yeah,
Anyways.
there were so many things about the original that made it crazy. And the Japanese version actually labels Jill's game as easy and Chris's as hard, and I can't believe I was able to
Uh-huh.
actually come back to that thought that quickly because I'm usually terrible with that. When it's gone, it's
Yeah.
gone.
No, you were
So,
solid on that.
whoo, brain win
Yeah.
today.
Woohoo!
So yeah,
Taicho for the
like
win.
it was crazy. Like Chris's was the hard mode, but he had more health. He had more health, but
Yeah.
it's interesting how they acknowledge that those two spaces define the freaking
Yeah.
difficulty of the game. So
Oh, seriously though.
it's absolutely wild. Like it's such a cool game with how they did it, and I love the
Gosh, yeah.
live action intro and everything. It's just so good,
It's so good. It's so dumb. I love it.
right?
My favorite scene is the one when the helicopter flies away and Chris is like, "No, don't go."
Right? Wait,
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. It's
dude.
so bad. If you've never seen that original intro sequence, you gotta go check it out. It's
The
so bad.
best part, the best part of all of Resident Evil 1 is the part where Barry, I can't remember exactly when it is, But there's a part where
Uh,
Barry literally sounds like this, and he's just like, "Oh my god," and it sounds so ridiculous, and it cracks me up.
oh, I love
Oh
it. I
my
love it.
god.
You know why that game is so bad like that
I do,
is
I
be
do.
you do? Okay,
Yes.
good, good. I was like, I'll
But we
explain
gotta
it for
tell
all our
them. Yeah,
friends.
tell them,
Of
tell them. I
course, we
love
got to
it.
explain for all our friends at home. So that game was made in Japan, obviously, because everybody, you look at the credits and it's like Shinji Mikami, Tokuhiro Fujiwara,
Wait,
it's just
that's
like all
not.
these
I
crazy
thought that
Japanese
was
names.
French.
Oh, my bad.
Oh.
Sorry. Okay. Anyways, Japanese, Japanese names for a French game.
Yep.
But anyway, so the game was made in Japan, but they didn't have Japanese actors come in. They had American actors come in and record the live action sequences and the voice acting for the game. And so they're American actors. They don't know how to speak Japanese. And so the Japanese people thought that it was good stuff. It's like Barry saves Jill from the room and she's like, "Wow, Barry, thanks for saving my life." He's like, "Oh, yeah, you were almost a Jill sandwich,
Yeah.
huh?"
Oh, Barry.
Yeah. Or there's the one part, I love this part when you go back into the main hall and Barry's there.
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh, Barry, this place is scary." And he's like, "Whoa, this hall is dangerous."
This hall is
It's
dangerous. What is going on here?
it's so good. I love
Oh
it.
man, it's the best.
But yeah, and they released the game in Japan with the English voice actors and everything. They just had Japanese subtitles on it. They didn't record Japanese audio. They did, but Shinji Mikami was like, that was stupid. And so they didn't use it. And so the whole game is in English, no matter where you buy it,
So
but it
wait,
has different subtitles.
you actually missed the most important fun fact about it though. It didn't just
Yeah,
have
what do
to
you got?
do that it was Americans that recorded it. They didn't tell them that it was a zombie game. They had no
Oh,
idea.
really?
They didn't know
I
what
didn't
the
know
game was
that.
about. They had literally zero clue what they were doing voice acting for. So
I
that's
was
why
gonna
it's so
say,
terrible. They had no context.
that's so interesting. Yeah, all I knew is that it was like, okay, they're Americans and they're Japanese, so there's no communication there. But I didn't know that they didn't even know it was a zombie game.
Yeah, no,
That's
they
so
had
interesting.
no clue. The cast literally they thought it was like an adventure action game, which it kind of is,
Yeah,
but they had no
yeah.
idea that it was supposed to be horror. So that's why everything is so just like lax. Like it's supposed to be like, "Oh, we're
Whoa,
on an
this hall is
adventure." Like,
dangerous.
yeah, yeah, so it's yeah, it
Oh my
was
gosh.
interesting that that
Totally.
was their I don't know. How did they like literally
I know,
it's
right?
like the cornerstone for like horror gaming. It literally revolutionized survival horror, and they're just like, fuck it. Just send it. Just send them a script. Just send it over. It'll be good. And
Yes,
now
and
it's just it changed
it's a joke.
everything. It
It's a
literally
joke.
changed everything, and
Yeah.
just
It's
send
so
it.
good. Yeah, whatever. No, oh my gosh, I love it. And
Oh
I love the
man.
part when Chris goes into the med room and then Rebecca's in there and she like sprays him with some gas. He like opens the door and all
Yeah.
of a sudden it's like psst, and he's like, ah, what
Yeah.
was that?
Right.
And she's like,
Ugh.
oh, oh no. Oh. It's like what?
Oh my
So
god.
good. I love it. I love it. If you guys ever get an opportunity to go
Rebecca.
play the original, yeah, go play the original Resident Evil. Like the remake is like what it was supposed to be, and then like the original is just like it's so good.
Right? Oh my god.
I
It's
love it.
the best, man. I feel, a lot of people say I get the voices pretty spot on too. I've been like
And
thinking I
say
should
you
do
were
a
pretty
whole
good with the Barry
remake.
voice.
I should just
Yeah,
do a whole freaking remake.
please do. I That would be much appreciated.
I've got this.
Yeah,
Oh my
I love it.
god.
Speaking though of Japanese and Resident Evil, so in the Japanese version, there was a bunch of parts from the live action part at the beginning, and even several parts throughout the game
Mhm.
that had to get censored in other countries. Um, so
Oh
like
yeah, that's
there's several
right.
moments. And in the part when you go into the tea room and find the zombie eating Kenneth, there's a part in the uncensored version where the zombie like rips his head off and drops it on the ground, and then it like
Yeah.
rolls over, and you can see like part of his face has been eaten off. You can find it
Hmm.
on YouTube. It's pretty gnarly, and it's like, okay, fair enough. They censored it, and that's not in the American version. But in the Evil Within, there's the
It's
first
not?
moment when you come across. No, it's not in the American version or anywhere else. It's
The
only in
version
the
I have,
Japanese.
his head falls off.
Really?
Yeah, like you see the zombie chomping, and then you just see his
Uh
head just
huh.
like, just
Like hit
like,
the ground.
yeah, just kind of like, you just see it just like it literally sounds like somebody breaks celery into a
Yeah.
microphone, and
Like,
then his head just kind of like rolls off, and then you see it's
yeah.
like his face, and it's like, oh my
Yeah.
god, people are doing crazy things here.
Oh no.
People are falling.
But yeah, interesting.
Yeah,
But
I
anyways,
swear to God, it's got to be
huh?
uncensored. I think.
That's interesting.
Time to
It must
break out
be
the
then because
PS3 today.
yeah, and to say because I know for a fact my version didn't have it.
Okay,
So yeah, that's really interesting.
here's my P.
Yeah.
I think it's. Oh, it's right there. It's hiding
Oh, okay, good.
under
You found it.
my bed shelf thing.
It's hiding under the zombies. I mean,
Yeah. What? Huh? What?
uh,
Yo, I can't even
anyways.
lie. Straight up though, if I ever come across a zombie, like say I'm evil as much as you want, but I've been waiting for the zombie
Hmm.
apocalypse. If I ever come across a zombie, tossing that thing in my trunk, driving to a populated city, and I'm dropping it off, and I'm dipping, and I'm preparing, and
Yeah,
let's rock it.
you're
I'm
good.
sorry,
Yep.
sorry humanity. I just, think
You heard it
2020 isn't
first here,
going
folks.
so well, so I think it'll be a little bit more exciting than this 2020. So, you know,
Oh, if we're lucky.
yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
but then there'd be like, no, never mind. I can't say that.
the zombie virus would have been a lot better than the virus that is forbidden from being mentioned on live Twitch streams as
Of course, of
affiliates. But we're
course.
not affiliate yet, so I guess it doesn't matter. But
Nope. So it's
um,
fine.
yeah, yeah. So,
Oh man. Yeah. No,
damn
that
that Bud Light virus.
oh geez, don't drink, kids. Stay in school.
Yeah, stay away from Heineken viruses.
Yeah, there you go. Um
Give him the Heineken maneuver. He's
oh no.
choking. I'm gonna have to
Oh
coin
man.
that. I'm gonna have to
There you
coin
go.
that.
Yep.
I'm gonna make
Thank you for
a YouTube video or TikTok, and it's gonna
yeah.
be the Heineken maneuver.
Well, except for all four, three people. I don't know how many viewers we have at the moment. All those guys stealing it
Yeah,
and
they're gonna steal it
doing it
now.
right now
They're
before we yep.
literally making the video right now. They all
I
just
know. I was
like
gonna say
DMs,
there's no reason for them to not to.
right? That's gold, literal gold.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Yeah.
I heard a cat somewhere.
You're good. Let's see other good horror games. What was the one I wanted to chat about? Because we hit up the Evil Within a little bit. Of course, some Resident Evil had to make its way in here.
Well, I'm waiting here. Oh no, I got it. Got
Oh,
it. Terrorized me
yeah.
as a child. You ready, man? Clock
Okay.
Tower.
What one?
Clock Tower, dude. Most
I feel like you
terrifying
talked about that.
video game ever. No,
Because
that's
didn't you
I
say I
should
looked
live
like
with
one of the
that.
guys?
No, no, that
What was that one?
was here.
What was that? He was like, "You look like one
Shit.
of the characters," and I was like, "Yeah." And then we looked it up, and I was like, "Oh yeah." Well, excuse me. What was that? I don't remember.
Mm,
There was. Well, you're thinking of that. I was thinking of Layers of Fear. Did you ever play that one?
yeah, yeah. I tried
That
it. I tried
one's
the demo.
yeah. It was interesting because the first time you play through it, it's really scary, but then it's like a 2-hour game, so you can like knock it out in like one sitting.
Oh, really?
But then by the time you get to the end of the game, it's like the same kind of horror the entire time.
Okay.
Like something happens and you're like, wow, saw that already.
I can't remember what game I was saying that you looked like the guy from. I really can't.
Dude, I can't remember either. But yeah, we looked it up and I was like, oh yeah, it totally does. I
Yeah.
don't
Either way,
remember what that
you know,
was.
I might have to change my best horror game ever to Clock Tower because, like, dude, that game
Yeah.
scarred me as a child. Like, dude coming in with the giant scissors, busting through. Like, literally, you could hide in a closet, and like he would come up, and if you were in it, you could just just like he would stab you through it, like just straight through the closet door, and it was horrifying. Like literally, like you're scaring me right now. Put those down. Put that away.
Stop it.
Will you two ever do a collaboration as in playing a game together sometime? I would never want to game with Alex. That sounds like the worst gaming experience of my life, okay? No, actually, we're trying to
Oh,
figure it out. We're
yeah,
actually trying to
that's been
figure
in
out the
talks
best way to
for a
do
bit.
it. Yeah, cuz I'm on PC. I have PS4, but he's mostly offline single player games. So,
Mm-hmm.
we're trying to figure out how to link that up, how to go about doing playing online together at the same time. So
Yeah,
hopefully
or even
soon.
playing the same game at the same time, but having different experiences is the
Yeah,
other one that I've been really stoked for.
which would
So,
be cool with a decision-based game. I mean,
oh yeah,
the
that'd be
way
great.
I've been thinking about it, I don't know if the PS4 shares or second screen is still available on Windows, but if it is, I can download that and then I can share my
Mm-hmm.
Fallout 4 screen to my PC and then
That
share
would be
my
perfect.
share screen to the OBS and then, yeah,
Yeah, no, that would.
something like that.
Yeah, no, that'd be exactly what we need because then I could just capture it and then just do it through Discord and then you just
Yeah.
capture it from Discord and yeah. Look at that, we figured it out. Bam,
Yeah.
problem solved.
It just really all depends on if there's still the second screen thing or not. So we'll have to see
Yeah,
about
I
that.
don't know.
Oh, here's the
Well,
big
I don't
test if the
know.
noise is going to come in the background. Here's where we test it.
Ooh, testing, testing, 1, 2, testing.
I don't see my bar moving, so maybe I got this. Dude, I'm surprised because everybody's really loud right next to me, but the bar isn't
Oh,
moving.
cool.
But I don't know what our stream sounds like,
There's like here like a chainsaw rev up. We're like,
basically.
like, dude, there's like a serial killer in here. This is ridiculous. Guys, keep it down.
Let me put headphones under my headphones and I'll see if I can hear us.
Yeah. Um, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say a thing about something. Oh yeah, horror movie sound design and music. So good. It's like you gotta have that solid sound design to make your game like that top-notch tier, man.
Right?
Like if you have bad sound design in your game, then it like sucks, you know?
Yeah. And I had a blast adding even my horror music to the Subnautica gameplay. Like it
Oh
was,
yeah, that was
I don't know.
awesome.
I know I made the video like myself and
Mm-hmm.
I know what to expect, but still just like diving into that darkness, it just scares the shit out of me every time I watch the
Oh, I love
video.
it.
I'm just
I
like,
love it.
hell no, dude. I would never do that. Would never in a
Yeah.
million years.
Oh
Also,
man,
this
that's
audio
funny.
is really, really quality. We're good.
Your quality.
I'm impressed. This gate's working pretty well.
Thanks.
Okay, I'm gonna unplug my ear now so I can actually hear what's going on.
There you go.
But
Hi.
hi, man, so many.
How are you?
Dude, it's great having so much tech, but like my freaking desk and all of my area is just like a tech nightmare. Like there's just cables and gear everywhere, my synthesizers all over, multiple
Yeah.
consoles
Oh no.
everywhere,
Oh my
screens
gosh.
everywhere. it's, it's intense. It's intense.
Yeah. Like I said, my wife's out of town for the week, so I set up the ultimate gaming setup in my office. So now I have like the TV and then like the computer and the capturing equipment and the lighting, and so it's like bam. Anytime I need a stream or whatever, it's like it's all ready to go. It's great. It's like, man.
My my audio bin full of
Oh,
every
fun.
possible cable and audio equipment possibly
Wow,
need.
look at
It's a
that.
little
Look at that
broken,
giant crack
but
in the front.
dude, for real, it got stuck. I couldn't open it one time. I had to break it
So
to
you
open
broke
it.
it?
Well, because like something was caught, and it was caught in a
Okay.
spot I couldn't move it. Like I couldn't. So
Oh,
like
so you just
literally, I was
straight
just
up had to
never
break
gonna
it.
be able to open the drawer. Yeah, like I couldn't
Oh
open it if I didn't
no.
break it. So I had to like push on it and it just kind of fractured it, and that way
Oh.
I pulled the side over and then I got my hand in and I lowered it, and now I have all of my
Yeah.
audio cords again. So it's
Oh.
whatever. It was like a $15 freaking cabinet, so I don't really care.
Yeah. So you're over it. You're like,
Yeah,
I'm over it.
I'm over it.
That's it. I don't care.
It's whatever. I didn't even care
Yeah, totally.
anyways.
No, you got to care in the first place to care about something,
Yeah,
right?
whatever. It's stupid. It's stupid.
I'm over it.
Oh
Let's
man.
do a quick check real quick. We're hitting about 43 minutes. How's your phone battery doing? Do you know?
I would have to flip my camera away from me to
Oh,
check
okay.
because I'm using my good side of my camera.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
using my
gotcha.
4K capable camera side, so
Bam.
I can't light up my screen. I'm still
Yeah,
on. We're at 45 minutes. I'm more concerned about the
yeah,
temperature, to be honest.
totally. Yeah, no, I just want to make sure that I'm not just gonna be like last time where all of a sudden you just pop off. I'm like, uh,
No, well, my audio will still be here. I'll just disappear off
yeah,
of my camera because it'll.
poof.
What I've been curious about actually is if I can set up my laptop camera to send over to my
Uh,
PC. So I don't know. I'll
maybe.
have to check about that sometime. But for
Yeah.
now, we're doing it the spoopy way, where the stream can end at any moment.
Ooh,
Well, not the
that'd be awesome.
stream,
You
but
just
the
end it.
camera.
My life. Wait, what?
If if my camera turns off, just assume my head has also turned off from my body.
Oh, okay, great. Be the headless horseman.
Yeah. So there's a
Yeah, that
little bit of
sounds
background
seems
noise, it
fair.
seems like, but it's not distinguishable.
Yeah, no, we're doing pretty good. A whole lot better than the last one, that's for sure.
True. We're killing it.
Dude, oh my gosh, I felt so bad at the end of that last stream when you just disappeared. I was so just like, uh, I,
Yeah.
what? I was just
Technical
like,
difficulties. Always a
I know. And
blast.
Amber's like, dude, you have like a YouTube channel and you stream on your own. You should have been able to like handle that situation. I'm like, sorry, I don't know. It was just like such like came out of nowhere. I was already so stressed with all the technical issues we are already having, and then all of a sudden
Right?
you just like leave me, and I was just like, I don't know what to do.
Even this one's a little bit of mayhem, but you gotta get started sometime, somewhere. So it is
Totally.
what it
Yeah,
is,
no.
But we're
We're
here
doing good.
talking spoopy
Yeah.
games, so
Except for the last 10 minutes when we've been talking tech issues
I
and
know, right? But hey, I
not
mean,
spooky games.
sometimes that's how it is.
Hey, totally, totally. Here's a good one. Luigi's Mansion. Did you ever play that one?
I didn't, but I was watching your reviews on it the other day.
So good. I love Luigi's Mansion. Except for the second one. I did not like the second one. That one was not my favorite.
Yeah, I remember you saying you did
Um,
not recommend that one.
that was a hard one to recommend.
Yeah,
um, yeah, because the first one is so good. I mean, you watched me stream the first one. I
yeah,
streamed all the first one. It's so good. I love that game. It's like so fun because it's like a kid's game, but like it's actually pretty spooky. Like there's a lot of moments that you're like, whoa, that was actually kind of creepy, and it just does a really good job of like kind of making you feel uneasy as you're going around. Kind of like
hmm,
Resident Evil, where you're just like, oh, I don't know what to see in this room. Because it's got kind of the similar idea where you got door transitions between rooms, so you just never know what to expect.
yeah,
Um, so it's really cool. Now I'm thinking about it, I'm kind of curious to see if they did take any inspiration from Resident Evil for Luigi's Mansion. I would be shocked if they didn't at all, but it just is interesting to see like
well, they got a
similar
mansion,
elements.
so
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's already a start,
right off the bat,
but
thievery, suing,
yeah,
lawsuit. Nobody
straight up
else can use the
stolen.
mansion,
No, I mean, I wish they wouldn't because Resident Evil did it so well, and it's
right?
fine.
Dude.
um,
Oh, sorry. Keep
Man.
going, keep
Oh,
going.
you're good. I was just gonna say the Evil Within has a lot of things that they stole from Resident Evil. Um,
Kinda, yeah.
like yeah, but I mean, granted, it's made by the exact same dude, so it makes sense.
True. They can steal
Um,
from themselves, I guess.
yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, a little
It's
bit.
like, all right, fair enough. I think of it a little bit more of as like homages instead of thievery, especially if it was something you made
Yeah.
almost like 10 years after. Let's see, when did the Evil One Within One come out?
That
That
was
was
like
2012.
13 or 14, maybe.
Yeah, that 12 or 13 sounds right to me, but yeah, somewhere in there. So then let's see, that would have been like 15 years after Resident Evil
No,
1. So
actually, I
like
think it
that's
was
pretty good.
2015.
Was it? I'm
Yeah.
gonna check.
Because didn't I think PS4 came out in 2013.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I think.
See, The Evil Within is a third-person survival horror game. 2014.
Oh, it's 14,
Yep.
huh? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you know what was an excellent
Yes.
horror game? Was Dead Space.
Oh, dude.
That ending
Yeah.
scarred the hell out of me. I did not expect her to jump out at you like that.
Yeah.
I was literally in my, like, so, all right, when I lived over at my dad's, I had, like, this basement
Okay.
area, and he, like, kind of let that be my gaming area. And,
Okay.
like, how can I do this on the stream? So imagine these are walls, this way.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
there we go. So if this is the
Okay.
TV, we had like
Okay.
a wall that was here, kind of, the TV over
Okay.
here. and then
Okay.
it opened up even more in back, but my chair was
Uh-huh.
up like along the laundry room wall kind of, and then there was more behind me. I was closer, there was a
Okay.
lot of space behind me, so I could be by the TV,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways, there's darkness
Sure.
behind me. It's pitch black except for one light on the stairwell, and
Okay.
not stairwell, but the stairs. And I get to the end of dead space, and
Okay.
I'm just like, oh man, this is sad. I'm getting all up in my feels and all that. And
Yeah.
where's my controller at? So I'm just like sitting there. I'm just like,
Oh,
oh man,
I think your phone died
did
because you're
it?
frozen.
Oh
Yeah.
no, there it is. Okay. Anyway, so I was yep, there it is. It's at 1%. So
Oh
I'm
no, I was gonna
playing.
say, yeah, you're totally frozen.
Yeah, no, it died. It's charging at 1%.
Okay.
Um,
Anyways, you can keep going on your story.
So yeah, I'm playing Dead Space and I'm like all in my feels. I'm like, damn, this is sad. And then all of a sudden, he just turns around and hears the noise and then just she's up in the screen just
Yeah.
screaming. And I'm literally just sitting there frozen with my jaw dropped in terror, and it
Oh
ruined my life
no.
forever.
Oh,
Oh
poor
man.
Taicho.
I know, right?
Ruined for life. Yeah,
Forever.
those turnaround jump scares are always the worst. I had one with Fallout 3, which is somewhat a horror game, but I was playing Fallout 3. My biggest fear in the world is scorpions. I was walking around in Fallout 3 and I got a super uneasy feeling, and I turned around and there was a scorpion right behind me, and it was so scary. And it was because it's like the giant Fallout scorpion, so like took up like the whole screen, and it was
Yeah.
just not fun. Not fun. Not my favorite thing
Dude, those
ever.
things, yeah, those bugs tweak me out. I imagine what life would be like if those giant, what do you call it? The mosquitoes. If the giant mosquitoes were actually
Oh,
real, that'd be
blood bugs.
terrifying. Yeah, dude, that'd be pure
Dude,
horror,
yeah. No thanks. Well, especially because they spit the blood at you, and then it's like, okay, then that's gross.
right?
And then they're like giant and gross, and it's like, no thanks, man. Um, the other one that I always think of would not be my favorite is the boat flies. They're the giant flies that fly around and spit fly mucus at you, and it's
Oh, yeah,
gross.
yeah, yeah. The poison.
Like, dude, yeah, it's like if flies were as common in the Fallout universe, like if flies were as common as they are now, but they were the flies from the Fallout universe, we'd be freaking screwed,
Yeah,
man.
life would be pure hell, dude.
Dude, yeah. There's a reason there's only like 10 people left in the Fallout universe because it doesn't sound very fun anyways.
Right? Oh my
Oh
God.
man, that Fallout universe.
Dude, I would love to
Yeah,
live there
we
more
gotta
than
rock
this
some
now,
Fallout
though.
4. We're pretty darn close to be honest, so just
Yeah.
keep
Just
on
wait a
our
little
current
longer.
course and we'll be there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's wait a little
we'll be
longer.
there. Don't fret.
Right?
Oh man. Oh,
Well,
I like the position you're frozen in because you're like this.
right? Looks like
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't know, gorilla man. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah.
I mean, we're about to hit
There you
about an
go.
hour, so I guess it was good for a test stream. Get a little bit of spoopiness
Yeah,
going on. If you've got more time tomorrow, I can charge my phone up to 100% and we could talk some more spoopy tomorrow.
maybe.
Maybe.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. Friday would be good. Um,
Okay. I start my new schedule Tuesday too, so
okay, awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow maybe not. I don't know.
It's okay.
T- Tomorrow's my early day. Tomorrow and Wednesdays, I'm working like all afternoon long, so
Well,
it's fun.
today was a good day to try out the
Yeah.
whole new setup, and at least we see we got it working, other than the fact that my
Other
phone
than,
can't charge as fast as it drains my battery. So, um,
I'm sure that's good for your battery.
yeah, right. So, I guess I just have to know I got like a 2 hour limit and I got to charge my phone 100%,
Bam, sounds good.
right?
Well, yeah, that was a fun one today. It was cool to chat some spooky games, hang out for at least a little bit. Sorry it
Hell
wasn't
yeah.
as long as we would have liked, but that's okay. It was still fun while it lasted.
Yeah, there's a bit more factors going on over here too. So, yeah, it works out. And I'm
Yeah.
hungry. I need some breakfast. I'm gonna make some hash
Oh
browns and
yeah.
some eggs. So,
At 2:30 in the afternoon.
yeah, dude. Dude, breakfast for dinner is the
2:30.
best.
That's when you got to go to the dentist. 2:30.
Of course, of course. Get
All
out of
right,
here.
all right,
Just
all
get out of
right.
here.
All right,
Thanks for
we're gonna
stopping
end the
by,
stream
Coolio.
before I.
Appreciate you
Yeah,
being here.
totally. Appreciate everyone stopping by. Coolio with the chats, hearing everybody's awesome favorite spooky games. I guess just Coolio, but that's okay. Yeah, no, we'll be rocking some spooky stuff on I'm sure our own channels. You'll be rocking some Phasmophobia or Subnautica, and I got Doom
Hell yeah.
Eternal cruising on.
I might do some
And
Phasmophobia tonight, so stay tuned.
yeah,
I'm off today and tomorrow,
sweet.
so I'm probably going to be streaming now that I finally hit affiliate, bro. Woo!
Woo. Yeah, dude, I'm so stoked for you. That's
13
so awesome.
subscribers right now because my one buddy, shout out to Big Dave again. I almost called
Hey,
him
thank
Dig
you,
Bave.
Dave. Big babe. Whoa.
Yeah.
All
Oh man,
right.
but yeah, he hooked it up the other
Yeah.
day, so it's been fun streaming. Finally affiliate.
Sweet.
Yeah, stay tuned for some more spoopiness this season.
Totally. Yeah. Rock it up.
Hell
Cool,
yeah.
guys. Well, thanks for watching. And anything else you want to say, or want to call it good?
Yeah, that's it, man. Stay tuned.
All
Thanks for
right.
hanging in with all our technical difficulties,
Of course.
and of course, save your progress.
Yes. Don't forget to do that. Don't want to lose all that sweet progress.
Right.
All those good laughs and fun times.
Thanks again, Coolio, and whoever else is chilling in here. Always appreciated.
Sayonara.